नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका की न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। निर्मला सीतारामन on budget 2024 want to give relief to middle class, but Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that through the Union Budget 2024, the government aimed to provide relief to the middle class, although there are limitations. The Finance Minister told Times Now, "I want to relieve the middle class, but I have limitations too. I want to give relief by reducing the tax rate, and that is why the standard deductions rate has been increased from 50,000 to 75,000. By increasing the tax rate, the tax liability of the high income class also increased. The new tax regime was implemented. Aim of reducing the tax rate and has lower tax rate than the old tax regime." She said that she understands the challenges that the middle class faces, as "I am also from the middle class and understand their problem." Before GST, different states imposed their own taxes on essential items, leading to varied prices across the country. But now the process has standardized prices of essential goods nationwide, providing relief to the common people, she said. Budget 2024 proposed to change the income tax slabs under the new tax regime. The changes in the income tax slabs under the new tax regime will benefit people having taxable income up to 10 lakh. There is no change in the basic exemption limit under the old and new tax regimes. There is zero tax payable under the new tax regime if taxable income does not exceed 7 lakh. The proposed tax slabs are 3 lakh minus 0%, 3 lakh 1 to 7 lakh minus 5%, 7 lakh 1 to 10 lakh minus 10%, 10 lakh 1 to 12 lakh minus 15%, 12 lakh 1 to 15 lakh minus 20%, and 15 lakh 1 and above minus 30%. 6 lakh to 5%, 6 lakh to 1 to 9 lakh minus 10%, 9 lakh 1 to 12 lakh 15%, 12 lakh 1 to 15 lakh minus 20%, and 15 lakh 1 and above is 30%. No state has been denied anything, Nirmala Sitharaman defends Budget 2024. No state has been denied anything in the 2024 Union Budget, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman told NDTV Friday evening, responding to opposition criticism that her speech this week mentioned only two states, Andhra Pradesh and Bihar, both ruled by the key BJP allies. Ms. Sitharaman, who presented a record-setting 7th consecutive budget on Tuesday, said the centre had been required by law to support Andhra Pradesh after its bifurcation in 2014. States are receiving allocations as they have in the past. No state has been denied anything. The Act, Andhra Pradesh Recognition Act, requires the centre to support the state in building its capital city and developing backward regions, she explained. Several steps have been taken in the last 10 years and many other steps as per the Act which had to be been done. Yes, we will support the building of the new capital, Amaravati, and the Polavaram irrigation project. Polavaram have been completed, but there are some technical issues. The state government is seized of the matter, Ms. Sitharaman said. The Congress-led India bloc had criticized the Modi 3.0 government for failing to provide schemes or even mention states not ruled by the BJP or its allies. The Chief Minister of three Congress-ruled states, Siddharmaya and Karnataka, Revant Reddy, Telangana, and Sukhvinder Singh Suku, Himachal Pradesh, said that would boycott a Niti Aayog meeting Saturday in protest. The meeting is being chaired by Mr. Modi. Apart from the Congress, Tamil Nadu's ruling DMK, also an India bloc member, said no provision has been made for infrastructure projects like the second phase of the Chennai Metro Rail and similar developments in Coimbatore. On Wednesday, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, also expected to boycott the meeting, offered a warning to Mr. Modi. The election is over, now we have to think about the country. Budget 2024 will save your rule, but will not save the nation. Run the government objectively, otherwise you will be isolated, he said on X. The Finance Minister hit back on Wednesday, telling the opposition no budget could name every state in the union and that not mentioning them did not mean no funds would be given. Responding particularly to criticism by Congress boss Mallikarjun Kharge, she said, to the point he raised, that I had not named many states and spoke only about two. The Congress was in power for a long time. They presented many budgets and should know that every budget you don't get an opportunity to name every state of this country. Ms. Sitharaman also said the budget reflected Prime Minister Narendra Modi's wish to keep things smile, so everyone and not just subject expert could understand India finances. President Draupadi Murmu appoints governors for several states. President Draupadi Murmu appointed governors to several states late Saturday night. Haribahu Krishna Rao Bagde, Rajasthan; Jishtu Dev Verma, Telangana; Santosh Kumar Gangwar, Jharkhand; C.P. Radhakrishnan, Maharashtra; Lakshman Prasad Acharya, Assam and additional charge of Manipur; Gulab Chand Kataria, Punjab; Ramin Deka, Chhattisgarh; C.H. Vijayashankar, Meghalaya; Om Prakash Mathur, Sikkim; K. Kailashanta Rao will be LG of Puducherry. Bangladesh student protest. Internet restored in country after 10 days. Mobile internet connection in Bangladesh was restored on Sunday 10 days after being restricted by the Sheikh Hasina government to prevent the spread of fake news amid student protests against quota reforms. Bangladesh Minister of State for Information and Communication Technology ICT Junaid Ahmad Palak said that 5GB internet would be provided for free to all users in the country for 3 days, the Dhaka Tribune reported. Mobile internet connectivity was restored in the country at 3 p.m. local time on Sunday for users of Robi, Grameenphone, Banglalink and other operators in Dhaka. Mobile internet was shut down by the Bangladesh government on July 18 due to rising violence across the country. According to ICT Minister Palak, the decision was made in light of the current crisis in the country and to stop the spread of fake news on social media, the Daily Star reported. The Department of Disaster Management building was set on fire during protest, which was adjacent to a data center. The Internet Service Provider Association of Bangladesh said that the fire might cut 30 to 40% of the bandwidth supply in the country. Broadband internet connection was disrupted within an hour. The country remained disconnected from both broadband and mobile internet from July 18 to 23. Broadband internet connection was restored in stages, but mobile internet remained unavailable until Sunday. Palak added that the Bangladesh Telecommunication Regulatory Commission BTRC had sent letters to officials from Facebook, TikTok and YouTube. Hirakud Dam authorized release water. Odisha government asked collectors to be on high alert. With the Hirakud Dam authorities releasing the season's first flood water in the river Mahanadi, the Odisha government on Sunday asked collectors of 7 downstream districts to be on high alert and tell people not to go near the riverbank, officials said. After customary puja, the dam authorizes open sluice gate number 7 followed by others. A total of 20 gates will be open in 3 phases. 7 gates at 9:30 am, another 7 at 12:30 pm and the remaining 6 gates at 2:30 pm to flush out excess water amid heavy rainfall in the upper catchment areas and the inflow of water into the reservoir. The water level of Hirakud stood at 616.93 feet against its full reservoir capacity of 630 feet at 6 am, while the inflow of water into the reservoir was 3,16,000 cusin. The outflow was 40,126 cusin. The state government in the release said that due to the opening of 20 gates, the Kairamal discharge would be around 4.50 lakh cusins by 8 am on July 29, and the Mundali discharge will be around 5 lakh cusins by 11 am on July 30. Supply shortage from West Bengal sparked potato politics in Odisha. Neighbouring West Bengal embargo on potato supply on other states has caused a shortage of the staple in Odisha, seemingly sparking a race between the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party and chief opposition Bijli Janata Dal in a bid to outdo each other. On Friday, leader of opposition, former Chief Minister Navin Patnaik, wrote to West Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee asking her to streamline supply. Due to rains, there has been a short supply of potatoes in the Odisha market, resulting in an artificial price hike adding to the suffering of the common people, said Patnaik in his letter. A day after Odisha CM Mohan Maji met his West Bengal counterpart in New Delhi on the sidelines of Niti Aayog meeting and also sought her intervention. Significantly, West Bengal is among the largest producers of potatoes in the country, producing 23.51% of the country's total share in 2021 to 22, according to the Government of India's Agri-Exchange Trading Platform. This is second only to Uttar Pradesh, 29.65%. 2000 BSF men rushed to Jammu from Odisha. Government has ordered the extraction of two BS battalions comprising more than 2,000 personnel from Odisha to beef up security in the terror-hit Jammu region along the India-Pakistan border, official sources said on Saturday. The decision to immediately move the two units from the anti-Naxal operations grid to Jammu was taken in the wake of the recent spate of terror attack in the regions, the sources said. Officials in the security establishment said the two BSF units were made to be deployed as a second line of defense behind the first of its unit deployed along the international border in the Jammu area to check infiltration of terrorists from across the frontier apart from the attacks by these elements in the hinterland. The troops of these two units are expected to be based in Samba and near the Jammu-Punjab border, the sources said. Two recent meetings, one in Delhi and one in Jammu, of the top security brass necessitated bolstering BSF deployment in Jammu, said a senior officer requesting anonymity. There was a proposal to move the BSF battalions from Odisha to Chhattisgarh to intensify anti-Naxal operations, but these units are now being sent to Jammu given the current situation, the officer added. Security in the Jammu area has come into focus following a series of terror attacks in Rajouri, Poonch, Risai, Udhampur, Khatua and Doda district this year that have led to killing of 22 people, including 11 security personnel and a village defense guard member. ऐसी और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ।